Hi guys, I hope you're well and having a really lovely day today. I can't believe April's come to an end. I say this every monthly favourites video and this is the fourth one in a row I think. It's just crazy that a quarter of 2016 is done. April's been an okay month. I did start weekly vlogging this month, which is kind of scary but kind of very fun as well. I've wanted to try it for a while but I wasn't sure if anyone would really be interested or care too much. And my first one went up and everyone was so supportive and kind. It just made me feel so blessed to have people that are so lovely that watch my videos. So thank you so much if you watched my weekly vlog and if you commented. I'm still trying weekly vlogging, so fingers crossed I get better at it. I managed to hit 18,000 subscribers, which is just completely insane. So thank you so much, because I say it all the time and I hope you know I mean it, but it does honestly mean the world, so thank you. I'm going to crack on now with all of my April favourites. There's not too many of them and they are pretty much all quite random. My one and only beauty favourite of the month is the lipstick I'm wearing today. Long Wear lip colour from Sephora in a luster matte formula. I bought this in Orlando last year. I'd heard lots of people online talking about Sephora's lip cream, so I bought this one in matte and one in not matte, like a creamy one. It's called Nude Pink Luster. It has an interesting kind of quite long applicator. I only ever need one side of product, if you know what I mean, so I only ever need to do it once and that's enough. It dries quickly, it's really comfortable, it doesn't cling to dryness, which is one of my favourite things about it, and it really does last. Once it sets, it doesn't go anywhere. And you can see how incredibly pigmented that is. If you're ever in America or somewhere where there is a Sephora, check out their own brand lip stuff because it's really good. My next favourite is potentially quite a boring one. You might find this weird, but some of you might absolutely get it. Like most of you probably, I have an iPhone. I've had iPhones for a stupidly long time and I love them. But one of the worst things about buying and having an iPhone is the Apple chargers, the leads that they give you. The bit that you plug into your phone, it kind of curls. The white material that covers the leads curls up and then it kind of just breaks, and when that happens you know your iPhone lead is near the end of its lifespan. So I was looking on Amazon for a new iPhone lead and it's rose gold, which just makes me so happy because if I can have something in rose gold I'm going to pick that over normal white or black or whatever. And it is an Apple certified one, so Apple have said it's okay to use this with your phone. A rose gold iPhone lead, but the wire is kind of like braided. It feels tough, it feels sturdy, it doesn't feel like it's going to break quickly like the Apple ones do. It was about £6. I think it was really cheap on Amazon. My next favourite is something a little bit different and it is a podcast and it is called Dedicated to Disneyland Paris, and I actually know the guys that do it, Steve and Mark. If you watched my Star Tours vlog that I put up a few weeks ago from when I recently went to Disneyland Paris and attended the Last Flight to Endor Star Tours event to commemorate Star Tours closing, Steve and Mark were with me that night and Steve was in the vlog quite a lot because he was the person that came on the last ride with me. They have this podcast which they do, I want to say fortnightly, I'm not 100%, basically all about Disneyland Paris. So if you're a Disney fan or a Disneyland Paris fan, or you just want to keep up to date with what's happening over there or what's new, rumours, everything going on, it's really fun to listen to kind of keep up to date with Disneyland Paris news because so much comes out every day. There's always a new rumour, so they collect it all together and tell you what's happening there. It's definitely on iTunes, which is where I'm subscribed to it. I'll pop any info about it in the description box below and link you to it so you can have a little listen if you want to. This month I went to see The Jungle Book, the new remake of the Jungle Book film, which I guess is a live action, but it's not really a live action film because like all of it's CGI apart from the boy playing Mowgli. I didn't like it at first, but it was really once Baloo turned up that I was like, yes, this is a really good film. To be fair, I haven't watched the original Jungle Book for probably years, so I need to watch it now and kind of compare the two. I wouldn't say it's a complete family friendly film. I wouldn't take really young children to it probably because it is quite dark. I would say that the Shere Khan character is quite scary. More intense film. It's not the cartoon animated family classic, it's a different take on that, but I loved it. I loved how they incorporated the music and it just was really good. If you haven't been and seen it already, definitely go. It's really cleverly done and not what I was expecting. My next favourite is actually something that was sent to my kind of PO box thing. A company on Instagram called Unbirthday Designs, and they messaged me to say they were just starting out and they wanted to send me something, so they sent me a hairbrush and it's so cool. So the front of it just looks like this, plain black hairbrush with a bit of kind of sparkly detailing, Beauty and the Beast themed hairbrush that they've completely customized. Really fun and sparkly and just so me. It's just got so much detail on there. Phone cases, hairbrushes, I think I've seen them post shoes on their Instagram, so if you're looking for something like this for yourself or a gift for someone, they will customize things for you. You can say, I want a Cinderella phone case or a Belle hairbrush or anything like that, and they will probably be able to do something awesome for you. I have one food and drink favourite for the month and it is the Goo, I hope that's how you say it, silky salted caramel flavoured chocolate. This stuff is incredible. It's so addictive. They do it in this one, which is caramel, salted caramel, and a normal Belgian chocolate, but it is basically like liquid chocolate, creamy, it's not too thick, it can be drunk hot or cold if you wanted to drink it cold as like a milkshake or hot chocolate. It's so good. You might have seen me posting pictures of like crazy hot chocolates on my Snapchat because I get this and I put loads of marshmallows and whipped cream in, but it's so tasty. I'm completely obsessed with it. My last favourite for April is actually a YouTuber favourite, I guess you'd call it, and there's a bit of a story to this one. I was on YouTube before I went to Disneyland Paris in March looking at Disney videos, came across this guy called Matt, and he was working at Disneyland Paris at the time, and he'd done a few videos about it, and there was loads of videos on his channel, and I watched some of them, but one that I really liked was his kind of do's and don'ts of meeting characters at Disneyland Paris and kind of how you should interact with characters, what you can say. And he said some of the things that I've said on videos before, and he had the same kind of opinion as me, which I thought was really lovely to hear someone who knows from that side of it what it's like meeting characters and kind of how you can do it and get the most out of it. I watched that video and thought, oh, this guy's really cool. I commented and said I enjoyed it, etc. When I was actually in Disneyland Paris in March, a comment popped up on my video that I'd done saying that I was going to Disneyland Paris, and Matt had commented on the video saying something like, oh my god, you're here, I want to meet you, or something, which I was like, oh, it's that guy, how funny is that? So the next day I was standing on the platform which is in front of the castle stage watching a show, and I looked down and I could see this guy Matt with his friends, and he was like watching the show as well. I wasn't brave enough to go and say hello because I thought there's no way he'll know who I am, and I might just freak him out. I think it was later that day or the next day I was near Auberge, the restaurant, and then Matt came over, and you know when you meet someone and you just love them. He's so charming, he's polite, he's really funny, he's down to earth, he's charismatic, he's just such a lovely person. And as soon as I met him I was like, I really like you and I want you to be my friend and you don't have a choice in it. We ended up spending quite a lot of time together in Disneyland Paris, which was lovely, and sadly he doesn't work there anymore. He's come back home. We've kept in contact, we're friends on Twitter and Facebook and we speak all the time. Matt's YouTube channel is so lovely and you should definitely go and subscribe because he's just one of those people that you'll love watching. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have enjoyed it and I hope you had a really lovely April. It would mean the world if you could like, subscribe and comment. All of my social media like Snapchat, Instagram, etc. is in the description box below, as well as links to everything I've talked about. Thank you again for watching and I'll see you very soon. Bye!